It's a dark day in New York. Central Park is burning, and more than 100 men are wandering across the park, armed with assault rifles. The city is empty, as the citizens are evacuated. But what are these men looking for? What is the thing that they would burn New York to the ground to find it? Well, it's not an object, a magical artifact, or a weapon. They are terrorizing New York in search of one man.
Have you found him yet?
No, boss. But we are still looking for him.
You have the entire city to yourself and you still have not captured him.
Sorry, boss. But we are trying.
When you find him, remember I want him alive so that I can crush the bug myself.
Don't worry, sir. We will have him in front of you, alive.
Hey everyone, listen up. He's here in this park. Search every corner of this place. He should not escape. And I repeat, we need Spider-Man alive. It's going to be easy for you to surrender, or we will crush you in no time.
He did not say anything and guarded up to fight against an entire army. A normal evening in New York. Times Square is crowded as usual. People are getting back home from work, and J. Jonah Jameson is live. But crime never sleeps, does it? A weapons deal is taking place in a construction site. This deal is between a small gang of thugs who are from Tombstone's gangs. Here you go. All the weapons you asked for. Now give us our money. The Tombstone thug keeps the weapons on the table. The other gang member was going towards the elevator. They started discussing how their previous deals did not go well as a vigilante stopped it, leaving their men with broken bones and missing teeth. Both gangs thought that this deal would go so smoothly, but they did not know how wrong they were going to be. The henchman approached the elevator, and as the door opens, the thug receives a strong blow to his face and flies towards the table, knocking the weapons down. All of them get shocked as they see that the person in the lift is none other than our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's wearing the same red and blue suit he made for himself, but this suit does not have the high-tech facilities like the previous ones. He has no AI, no cool gadgets, and no spider drones. It's just him and his web shooters. Everyone present over there knew that they lost the fight before it had even begun, and Spider-Man was ready to battle. All of them charged towards him, but they are no match for his skill and abilities. But now, whenever Spidey is fighting, something is different. His fighting style has become more brutal than before, and he does not quip while fighting. He's not killing anyone, but he's fighting as if he's removing all his anger all at once. The events after the Statue of Liberty have really taken a beating on him. Spider-Man's done with the thugs. All of them are unconscious, except one, who he has kept awake to get some information out of him. Spidey picks him up with his leg and holds him up with his one arm, which makes him hang upside down.
Now let me ask you, just who are you guys?
Spider-Man starts getting irritated as the thug was not opening his mouth. In frustration, he drops him, which causes him to free fall in the air continuously. But he did not do that to kill him. It was just to get something out of for intimidation. He webs his leg to the ledge of the building, making him hang upside down. He drops down to him and squints his eyes to scare him. Okay, I'll talk. We're from Tombstone's gang. He's a new gangster in town, but all in the business. He's wanted all around the country. He just making a quick buck from selling weapons. It's just business, you know what I mean, huh?
Old in the business, huh? Just how old exactly?
I have no idea, but I can tell he's old in this kind of stuff. He was paying $50 million. Now with that amount, you can understand that he's a big shot, huh? Now that's all I know about him. Please pull me up. After dealing with him, Spider-Man brings his phone out to call the police captain, George Stacy.
I have stopped another weapon dealing in an empty construction site here in Hell's Kitchen.
That's excellent work, Spider-Man. Good job. But may I ask, between whom was this deal going on?
Finally, I was able to get a name. Tombstone.
It's a new crook in town, but the police were looking for him in places outside New York. And a good thing his case was handed to me today. But anyways, Spider-Man, thank you for your service. Because of you and your fellow heroes, New York is a safe place.
No need to thank me, Captain. And just one more thing. When you arrive here, you will see a bag of money. And I want you to donate it to the Feast Shelter. It's the right thing to do. And it'll do some good with that cash.
Spidey hangs up the call, leaves the area, and swings to the Chrysler Building. A beautiful night in New York. But for him, no day has been good since that one horrible night. He climbs up to the gargoyle and sits on it. If you think Peter's life has been better after everyone has forgotten him, then you are wrong. He removes his mask and we see a worn out looking Peter Parker. He has dark circles, has not had proper sleep for a very long time and has messy hair. Peter has not been himself for a few years. He's not the joyful and excited kid from Queens anymore. He does not interact with the ESU students, MJ, Ned, and even the Avengers. He wants friends so badly, but he knows that wherever Spider-Man goes, he and his loved ones are always in danger. He watches MJ in a donut shop from rooftops. He wants to go and say a lot of things to her as he promised. But seeing what happened to May has scarred him to death. And he has completely isolated himself from the world. Sitting on the gargoyle, he brings his phone out and the first thing he does is look at a picture of Aunt May. Seeing that picture, all the memories of the time he has spent with her flashes by him. Peter sheds a tear and turns on the police scan on his phone, and he would wait for the next crime to happen. The next day, Peter goes to ESU late. At least he used to reach half an hour late, but this time, he's way beyond the reporting time. The security guard looked at him as if he would like to give him a tight slap on his face as he arrives. As Peter enters the class and sits on his bench, he realizes that he has missed a lot on important stuff today. He sighs and face palms, realizing that he has a lot to complete. After this particular class was done, Peter goes to his locker to get his books for the next class. Another student approached him from behind.
Hey, I saw you in the previous class. Here, take my notebook to complete your assignment. Take your time and return it to me when you're done.
Thanks for your offer, but I don't need it. I'll do it myself.
Bro, are you sure? You missed out on a lot today? This can really help you out, honestly.
I said it once and I'll say it again, I do not need it.
Dude, I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry. I'm going through a tough time with myself.
I can see. Okay, if you want to be left alone, it's your choice, but know that if you need any help, I am here.
Thanks for your concern, but I don't know your name.
Oh, no problem. The name is Harry. See you later, we got class now.
After university ends, Peter goes to his job which he hates doing, but he has to do it to support his finance. And that is taking pictures for the Daily Bugle, who is run by, obviously, you all know, J. Jonah Jameson.
Parker, you are late again. You got any new pictures?
Yes, Mr. Jameson.
Peter hands him over the pictures, and Jonah is looking over it.
Crap. Real crap photos, Parker. Not what I wanted.
What? I remember you telling me that you wanted photos of Spider-Man.
Oh, I want a photo of him caught in the act, so that I show the world what a fraud Spider-Menace is.
You do know that he's not a criminal, right?
Really? What about the time in that condo when he got May Parker killed? Any defense for that?
Peter is left speechless and does not want to argue more. He takes his payment for the pictures and leaves for home. Peter is now living in a room that is in very poor condition. The owner keeps asking for rent, but he is kind enough to let him stay. Peter falls on his bed and looks at two photo frames next to him.
I really wish all of you were here.
Look, sir, I'm really sorry, but please don't kill me. I got kids.
You should have thought about it earlier.
Tombstone sits on his desk, thinking how to get back to Spider-Man after he spoiled many of his weapons dealings.
You seem troubled by the bug. In that case, I am here to make an offer.
Startled by that voice, he gets defensive and gets up from his place.
Who the hell is that? And what kind of offer?
New York will be yours. You will be the godfather of the mafia, but for that you will have to do one job.
Tombstone listens in patience as he wants to hear what job is this mysterious man bringing for him.
Bring me Spider-Man.
I like the sound of that, but may I know who you are?
He moved towards the table lamp to light it.
The Spider's Nightmare.
Yeah, I know this video took some time to come out, but I was working on other videos as well, the Star Wars one as well, and the follow-up to this video as well. And I hope you don't mind some of the janky AI voices, because either all the good ones were too expensive and the rest was shit. I mean, they were very bad. I could not use them. So the one which I am using, it was the best alternative. So I hope you guys don't mind that. I really hope you like my take on how the story should go forward and my take on how I'm presented Spider-Man over here. I would love to know opinions on this. So please use the comment section and write down your opinions over there. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.